Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you guys how to do a full set of sculpture nails using Creations nail forms. You can find the link below in the description. So initially I was supposed to use Vanessa nail forms to complete this set with, but after doing her pinky, I noticed that the rest of her nail beds were a little too short to use Vanessa nail forms. So I went ahead and switched over to Creations nail forms. So whenever you're doing sculpture nails, it's best that the client have some type of nail, so that way whenever you put the forms on, you're able to slide the forms underneath the client's free edge. If your client does not have a free edge, then try your very best to use the guides that are on the nail forms. It doesn't matter what brand you decide to use. They will always have guides on the side, so that way you can know where your client's sidewalls need to be. So as you can see, I am just sliding the nail form underneath the client's free edge and lining the side walls up in the Creations guidelines there. So those black lines on the side is my guideline. That's exactly where I want my client's free edge or side walls to line up snugly in. Continue to do this for the remaining 7 nails. So after you finish applying your forms, you're going to apply your primer. Without the primer, the nails will not last. So it's important that you cover the entire nail bed with the primer. The primer that I'm using is from a local nail supply store here in Charlotte. Unfortunately, they are not online, so I really can't refer you guys to them. But a very good primer that I really like to use is Vanessa Nails. So make sure you guys check her out. So the color I'm going to be starting off with is, of course, my white nutty. I highly recommend that you guys get this color because in order to do ombre, you want to have a very soft white. So that way, whenever you blend your nude in, you won't have a hard line going across that middle part. So highly recommend you guys get my white to do your ombre with. So what I'm doing now is applying my first bead. Of course, I've already asked my client what length she wants to go to, and I believe she wanted to go to a 3.5. So that kind of determines how far up the client's nail bed you want to go with your white. So in my case, her nail beds are really, really short. So I went up a little further on her nail bed. So whenever you lay your white, you want to make sure that you really flatten out the top of your bead. So wherever your bead started at, you want to flatten it out. So that way when you go in with your nude, you won't have a hard white line, or it kind of just sets the guideline for how thick you want the rest of the nail to go. You want your nude to blend in evenly with your white. So by thinning out that white line or thinning out that top of your bead will make it a whole lot easier and a whole lot neater when it comes to blending in your nude bead. Look very closely on how I am really flattening out the top of that bead before I start working my way down to shaping the nail. Only reason why I'm really doing that is to slow my acrylic down, so that way whenever I get to sculpting on the actual form, my bead won't be running all over the place. So make sure you guys do that. And to get a really good shape, make sure that you guys are using the very side of your brush to shape according to what your client asked for. So you'll go ahead and do this step for the remaining 8 nails. So the nude that I'm going to be using is Valentino's Perfect Nude. It's one of my favorite nudes to use. So what I'm going to be doing now is just picking up my bead and placing my bead right to the cuticle and going ahead and blending it in into my white. A little tip that I want to share with you guys: if your clients' nail beds aren't as short as my clients and you don't have to start as far up, I recommend putting the bead or your nude bead right where you blended in your white at, and then blending in your nude, and then going back and laying another bead to the cuticle to blend in the second bead into your nude. This just kind of helps your nude your blend look a whole lot more even, so you won't have to like rush to blend in your nude. So that's a very good tip. Write that down. By the way, guys, I am using a 16-inch Kolinsky brush that I got from a local nail supply store here in Charlotte. If you really need a good brush, check out Not Polish brand or Creations by Kiki or Creative Nail Supply. I will leave their links below in the description. So what I'm doing now is just tapping them with my file just to make sure that they are completely dry before I pop the form from underneath. Of course, you guys know what will happen if you take the form off and the nails aren't dry. Now using my 80-100 grit file, I'm just going in and reshaping them, and I will do this for the rest of my nails.
What we do here is go back, 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 back.
Now using my fine carbide, I'm just going to go in and clean up and define the cuticle, side walls, and smooth out the top of the nail. Now using IBD's gel builder, I'm going to apply it to her middle finger or her ring finger and her index finger and apply some pixies that I got from Daily Charm. Links will be below in the description box. I am using Poochie's gel brush, Poochie's Nails nail brush, and that her link will be in the description as well. So after curing both hands, I'm going to go ahead and use Koopa Ink's gel finish top coat. Is non-wipe. Highly recommend you guys try this. It gives a very smooth and shiny finish. And I apply the top coat around the outside of the nail, and then I just dab it in between the pixies to help them stay a little longer.
What we do here is go back.
Okay, so we are all done. I hope you guys love them. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, leave a review. Love to hear from you guys. Thank you guys for watching.